19 drivers on the grid, so this should be an interesting qualifying session, to say the least. Fun, winding-looking track. So I'm just going to pull up my notes here for China. Beautiful. Of course, my computer is glitching the fuck out right now. It's like, error, error. We got Betchers out. Alright, that's good to see. I'll get to you in a second, Betchy. What the hell is it not loading? I wish you guys could see what I was seeing on my computer. I guess my computer's just shit. That would probably explain a lot, wouldn't it? Okay, that seems okay. That seems okay. Whatever. Found another track map. We'll deal with it, right? We'll deal with it. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear the cars. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Oh, apparently we got Destroyer Drac just joining, which would mean we have a full 20 drivers on the grid. But yeah, Betchers out first. So he should be the first person to complete a lap. Providing, of course, he doesn't invalidate or anything, you know, stupid. Going nice and slow down the long back straight. Complete opposite of 49. He was pretty much going 100 kilometers an hour faster here. And there you have it. Full 20 drivers on the grid. Here's Destroyer Drac in the papaya. And here we go. Betchers out for the first official lap of the session. Goes a little too deep out of that final corner, but does not invalidate. And here we go. It's Betchers and 49 getting us started here in qualifying. 15 minutes to go in the session as a whole. And already an invalidation from Betchers. That is not good what he, I'm sure, intended here. Or maybe he went out so early he knew he was going to do that. Who knows? Meanwhile, 49, I guess, is next up. Trying to look at the back. I think DieselDominator is the next person back. Alright, just watch 49 just go through turn 7. Turn 7 can be a real pain in the ass in the wet. In the dry, not too bad. But yeah, I'm sorry to remind everyone, we were in Asia. So like Japan, like Singapore, like even Australia, China is very similar in that sense to the weather, where you can easily get rain. I feel like every time I play career mode and I race in China, I always race in the rain at least once. I don't know about you guys, but that's how I feel. Alright, here we go. Betchers flying into the hairpin of 14. Actually, in my track breakdown, I remember Max Verstappen absolutely smashing into Sebastian Vettel at that corner. You guys will see that later on today. Anyways, 49 across the line with a 136.2 to get us started. Now Domar just coming out of the hairpin now. Final corner of 16 to go. This nice left-hander. Don't want to go too deep because it's an invalidation. There you have it, folks. Yeah. See what I mean? It's tricky. And you know what's also like a real kick in the ass too is like because you invalidate at the final corner, your next lap is also invalidated. So it's like just what like, oh fuck it! Ooh, find the pass 131.560. Not too shabby. There you go. That's a legit time there. There we go. Woodsy across the line 133.6. Quite the separation here from our early lap times. Literally 2 seconds apart pretty much each. See if Whitey can add some drama to the mix. I believe his teammate, no, that's Gaming Minion, he's on a out lap. But here comes Whitey across the line. And good enough for P2 with a 132.3. Not too shabby from Whitey. You know, Whitey was struggling earlier on, or I guess I should say last season. You know, he was really struggling. He had to give the controller to Mrs. Whitey. And she was absolutely killing it. But it looks like Whitey is woken up, picked up his pace. You love to see it. Can't always rely on our women to do our jobs for us. He's gonna kick my ass, by the way. Let's see here. Dragoon! Yeah, he wanted to be called Dragon, but he thought Dragon was a little immature, and now that he's, like, you know, older, he thought Dragoon would be cooler. Honestly, I still think Dragons are the coolest thing ever, so I don't know. That's just me speaking, though. Then again, though, I think he might have the Lance Stroll car. I don't know. We're gonna have to see here. See what kind of time he gets. Oh my goodness, that Mercedes definitely threw off Dragoon there. I mean, I was thrown off. Dragoon 132.9. I'm not sure if the distraction affected the lap at all, but yeah, that was a little scary there, a little scary. All right, Gaming Minion now coming across the line in P2 with a 132.1. So we're getting slowly but surely, we're getting closer to that time of find the pass. And just as I was about to get to him, Zero BHR across the line with a 131.357. I don't know if you guys remember, but in the interview, Zero had some interesting words for his rival Find the Pass at the end. I'm not sure if Find the Pass was able to hear those words, but I think they went along the lines of, stop watching so much football and come get your ass kicked. There's something along those lines. I'm paraphrasing, obviously. But yeah, that's what happened, okay? True story. Meanwhile, Destroyer Drac. Through that hairpin, nicely done. See what kind of time you're gonna get. This could be Toits. Across the line, and whoa, wait, the fuck? Okay, there we go. 132.250. Literally tying Tom Stroudy on the dot. Obviously, Tom got the lap done first, so he will stay ahead, but god damn. All right, what about Betchers? Betchers, if I'm not mistaken, was the first person out and invalidated. So far, so good for Betchers. Let's see if the commentator's curse is lifted. I want to try and catch all these fantastic drivers doing some good laps. Oh, yeah. Parimba. Hey, Macarena. Hari! We have word from Betcher's pit crew.
So box.
Yeah, Betcher's definitely gonna have to box here. Oh, Bjorn Gamer, showing us how it's done through 12 and 13 respectively. Here we go into the long straight. I'll have to keep an eye on the top as well, because I know we only have a short qualifying session. My brain's so used to watching the bottom 5 in Q1. If I do forget, please, I hope the ladies and gentlemen, please yell at me. You have every right to do so. Here we go. Bjorn across the line. And good enough for P8, 133.065. Now Domar going for round 2, or attempt number 2, I guess, for him. Dom coming out of the long turn 12 and 13, respectively. Dragon. I'm calling this guy Twisted Dragon from now on. I don't give a shit. Twisted Dragon. Alright. Dom, I think, is going to be next across the line. 49 should be going into the pits. No, 49 is just mucking about. Or maybe 49 is just getting the test of how long the soft tires are going to last. See Dom across the line in P3 with a 132.113. Ah, damn. Here, Domar have anything to say? I know it's a battle between Alpine and Alfa Romeo here in the constructors' standings. Sorry, I was a little late to the stream, so I wasn't able to get the standings downloaded. Not that they take very long, let's be honest. But anyway, I don't have them up. But ladies and gentlemen, I will let you guys know Alpine and Alfa Romeo are in a tight battle up there at the top. Okay, here we go. It's Daimar across the line. P3 joining his teammate on 2 and 3 respectively. So we got a nice little Alpine sandwich. And we got a nice Alpha sandwich with the Alpine breading, you know, the French baguette. With a little bit of, you know, prosciutto, mozzarella. You got it. You gotta love the Italians. Anyways, let's go back down here. Mad Mark, I think, is going to be the next person across the line, coming into the hairpin now. Honestly, I think Mad Mark actually might have just got some extra slipstream help from his teammate there, 49. Maybe that's why 49 stayed out. Here we go, Mad Mark coming across the line. And good enough for P3. Damn! Interrupts the little Alpha Alpine battle up at the top. And just goes right down the middle in P3. Yo, Dragoon! What's good, brother? Alright, so Reaper, I think, is going to be the next person. Going to be setting his first time. Then you got Darth Timms out, and Goomba. Goomba not coming out right at this moment. Still 5 minutes to go in the session, so it's not the end of the world, but you would think, you know, Goomba would rather get out sooner rather than later, just because of the fact that invalidations are so consistently, you know, occurring. You just hope that Goomba can get that first lap down so he doesn't have to struggle in the sprint race. Or maybe that's the whole purpose, is Goomba knows that they're going to take advantage in the sprint race. You never know. Alright, Reaper going through. Not, not good, mate. Feel like I've been fugged up the ass by yesterday's KFC diarrhea at the same time. Oh, goodness. That's always fun. Well, definitely, I recommend Pepto-Bismol if I ever have any of those problems. You take a nice little pink chug. Just imagine it's like a nice, like, shot of vodka. You just take a fucking shot of it. You'll feel better in about, I'd say, 20 minutes. Not even. It's crazy. It's a miracle. Also, P11, not too bad, Dragoon. There we go. Oh, as soon as I say that, Reaper comes in P10. Fucks up everyone's day. So now down to P12 for you. But Darth Timms has invalidated. So, there's a positive for you. Gonna have to go around again to set a time. And let's go back up to the top here. Sorry I missed your lap, Tom. But I will acknowledge that I missed it, and that you got a very solid time in the process. 131.820, 9 thousandths of a second off of Mad Mark in P3. There's some really damn close times, and there's 28 thousandths of a second, the difference between Tom and Domar. 0 and Find the Pass, though, holding up the field for the time being. Still as I said, 3 minutes to go in the session, so there's still plenty of time for our drivers to get out. But there's also the possibility, excuse me, that some of our top drivers will be trying to just save tires now at this point. You have to remember, the more tires you use in qualifying, the less 100% tires you'll have for the actual sprint and the main race, respectively. So a lot of these guys might be wanting to save some soft tires, even though they last only 5 fucking laps. You know, if you got like a really late safety car, it'll be really nice and handy to have those 5, you know, good laps, I guess. Holy shit, Gaming Minion almost going too deep into the pit stop. That would have been a fun replay. Fortunately, it didn't come to fruition, and DieselDominator is actually out. So one of our top 5 drivers. Gonna try and improve on their time. Oh, so is Tom, actually. Tom has just reached out. Zero is back out. Let's Find the Pass also coming out. Find the Pass is coming out. Mad Mark still in the pits. Which leads me to believe that Mad Mark is probably staying in the pits for the rest of the session. There's not much time left. Anyone who's still in the pits right now is basically in there for good, which is, I believe, Mad Mark, Gaming Minion, Whitey, and Reaper. Oh, yeah, Toto Wolf down here as well. Oh, Darth Timms, attempt number 2. Hey, better late than never, I always say. Here comes the McLaren of Darth Timms. Goomba is out as well. That's good to see. But Goomba's only going to have one opportunity to get this done. Could be really scary here if you're a Goomba fan. Here we go, though. Darth Timms across the line. And only good enough for P16 with a 133.719. Let's go back up to the top here. You got DieselDominator. Absolutely flying on this lap here. Let's see, once he gets to that sector 2 line, we'll see if he's improving enough here. And we are, no, damn. So he's not improving currently. But as we all know, this is a nice long straight. Get a nice clean exit out of that final 2 corners there of 12 and 13 respectively. And then you can get just a nice rocket launch into the hairpin. Alright, here we go. It's DieselDominator. We already have seen some cars struggle here. See if you can get this done on the final corner. Yes, he does. Look at that. Across the line. And good enough for P3. Improving by about 0.2. So up to 131.646. Zero's also improving, I think. We'll see right here. Yeah, Zero's improving. We know Find the Pass was improving through Sector 1. So we're on board with the Alpine. Winner of last week's Grand Prix. And here it goes, Zero BHR. Flying through. You got the DRS wide open. Rear wing. You can see it clearly. What kind of time are we going to get? Find the Pass. How is he doing? He's down the back straight. Here we go with Zero BHR, our championship leader, coming across the line. And boom, 131. Almost on the dot. 131 and 60 thousandths. Now it's Find the Pass. Again, he improved by half a second. That's what he needs for pole position. Here we go. It's Find the Pass. Coming across the line. He does! Oh, 131.007. He's 007. Ladies and gentlemen, he's just pulled 131 James Bond. I can't even, like, make this shit up. Levy's edge out, and Dom is invalidated. So there you have it. That is the end of qualifying. Holy shit. Find the Pass. 131.007 to take pole position. I guess he heard Zero loud and clear, ladies and gentlemen, from last week. Find the time split. Yeah, for real. So yeah, these drivers were separated by 53 thousandths of a second at the end of the day for qualifying. But of course, we now have a sprint race, which is going to be 10 laps. Just, you know, nice simple 10 laps, hopefully on the medium tires. I'm assuming you're going to see medium or hard tires. If you see soft tires, they are not going to last 10 laps. I promise to all the ladies and gentlemen. And if someone pulls that off and actually does well, I'll chug this whole fucking beer, man. I don't even give a fuck. Like, anyways, without further ado, let's go through the grid for the sprint race. It's Find the Pass in P1, Zero BHR in P2, Domar in P3, Destroyer Track P4, Dom in P5, Mad Mark P6, Tom Stratty in P7, Gaming Minion 8, Dragoon in P9, Whitey P10, Goomba in P11, Bjorn in P12, we got Reaper P13, 49 in 14, Dragon in 15, Brewdog 16, Woodsy 17, Dark Tims in 18, Total Wolf 19, and Betchers to round us out in P20. I don't have a dry setup. I'm running a random setup, says Strat. Okay, that, I don't know. I wish you the best of luck. And, yeah, I think we have a little 3-minute break, so I'll be right back. Love you all. See you soon. Don't go anywhere, because you know what's about to go down. This is Sprint in China. See you soon. Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here. And as you can see, and what I was warning actually in qualifying earlier, it's pissing. We're here in Asia. And, yeah, the weather is very unpredictable. And just like my earlier race in Japan, I believe it was last week on Thursday, it did start raining as well there. So, I mean, just like there. And even races I've done in Singapore, Melbourne, Albert Park. Just, you never know when the rain's going to come down here. And, I mean, the one positive thing I will mention is that they're going to probably start on inters, which I think actually could last the full 10 laps here in this sprint race. So I guess that'll take away the fact that, you know, I thought most people would be starting on mediums and hards, and if anyone started on softs, they would be risking it for the brisket. But anyways, without further ado, looks like we are doing a formation lap. I mean, I haven't had any issues with formation laps in any recent times. I know quite a few leagues had stopped for a little bit because there was a weird glitch, but looks like we're back to doing formation laps. We'll cross our fingers and pray to God we don't have to do a full lobby restart, because we all know how much of a fucking headache that is. And it's not even the admin's fault or the driver's fault or anyone. It's just how amazing and wonderful this this game that we love is. To any Williams fans out there, I do apologize. I know it's not looking too hot right now, but you know, it's still a long session. It's got a sprint race, the full 50%. You never know what could happen. We really do have a lot of laps to go. I think it's 39 laps total, sprint race and 50% included. So yeah, lots of laps. And of course the weather could possibly change for the 50%er as well. I'm hoping it's dry. We get a nice, you know, 10 lapper for in the wets here. Oh my God, Find the Pass. Where are you going, buddy? Find the Pass, taking a little detour, obviously. Not sure if that was the optimal line you want to take out of 13, but hey, it's Find the Pass, right? We don't judge. He's also doing a little grass there, a little grass touch. Someone told him to touch grass, I think, so he just did it. He just touched grass. It's official. You can't say that Find the Pass doesn't touch grass. He just did it. I clearly caught it, ladies and gentlemen. T, clip that. Anyone talks shit, you clip that and you show it to him. Alright, name and shame time. My favorite segment. Who's gonna fuck up their grid slot? Come on. Oh, Zero, you fucked up. Who else is gonna fuck this up? Destroyer, you fucked up. Anyone else? Oh, Dragon, you fucked up. I think that's it, folks. For the sprint, at least. We got one car in the back. I think that's Betchers. You gonna fuck it up, Betchers? Betchers, you fucked it up. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. And we're off racing here in China for the sprint race. It is RRF1 Wednesday Division Round 5. Oh my god, we already got shenanigans going down into the first little corners. Oh my god, get a good camera angle. There we go. That's better. Alright, so we already got some shenanigans, some overtakes happening through the first couple corners. Oh, we already have an incident between, I think there was the Ferrari of Brewdog, who is right round. Like a Flow Rida song, but not in a good way. Meanwhile, up here at the front, we got cars going into turn 6. And now the long right of turn 7. Domar down 2 positions. Mad Mark. Oh, no. He's trying to fight with Mark here for P4. And it looks like Doe is going to hold off Mad Mark for the time being. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Tom Stroudy sticking his nose in where the sun don't shine. Ended up making contact with a car, going out too wide there. And Dragoon saying, thank you very much. I will gladly take P7 away from you. Even Minion saying hi. Coming up the inside of 11. But unfortunately, Tom has the inside of 12 and is able to maintain P8, at least for the time being. Oh my goodness. Already got early shenanigans. It looks like Tom is really struggling to keep control of that car. Gaming Minion had to make a little bit of an avoiding action, lost some speed, and now Goomba is side by side with Gaming Minion as we go down to the hairpin for the first time in this race. Psycho cars up at the front, getting out half decent. Woodsy up 5 positions, Toto up 6 or 7 now. Toto Wolf. Letting everyone know, okay, Dragon going into the pits. Didn't seem like he has any damage, but what do I know? Got already a little battle here. Side-by-side action, Zero and Find the Pass. Zero has taken the position of P1 for the time being, but now there you go, Find the Pass. Having a look up the inside. We got a nice look at it from Destroyer's POV. As Find the Pass takes the inside of turn 6. Zero going for a little bit of a switchback. Destroyer, I think, enjoying this battle just as much as the ladies and gentlemen here on screen. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, these two are having a battle, folks. Love to see it. What kind of fucking camera angle is this? Who is in charge of the cameras? Someone, fire them immediately. Meanwhile, back here, let's give some love to the guys here because there's some interesting action back here. Toto trying to get, or hold off, sorry, Bjorn. Bjorn trying to go for a move around the outside. Toto's like, nah, fuck that. Now Reaper in this battle as well. You can't forget about the Reaper. He's the Dark Reaper, man. He just comes into your sleep and he just takes you out. You don't even hear him. He's the Reaper after all. Oh, Total Wolf losing 2 positions out of 13. And, yeah, he's going to have to fight that back. Of course, no DRS assistance for any of these drivers here. Hence the stupid weather. Let's go back up to the top here. Zero, Find the Pass. Having some move. Oh, Destroyer Drac coming around the outside and taking advantage of that. That is a gorgeous move from Destroyer Drac. Just reminding Zero and Find the Pass that they aren't the only two in this battle. It's the Papaya as well. And I know I'm really biased when I say this, but go Destroyer Drac. He looks really good doing it too, doesn't he? Doesn't he, folks? Doesn't Destroyer Drac just look really good? Oh my goodness, Find the Pass, go for a move. A little switch back from Destroyer Drac. Oh my goodness. I mean, we're only on lap 3 of 10, ladies and gentlemen, and we're already having some fantastic overtakes in the top 4 here. No DRS? Not a problem. Weather shit? Not a problem. Braking points? Can't barely see in front of you? No problem. Actually, because they're battling so much, Dom is now joined the fray. It's like, hey guys, don't forget about me! Don't forget about me, guys! He's trying. By the way, I do want to give you guys a nice replay of Destroyer Drac making a double overtake on the main straight. That was absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, I was focusing on find the pass in zero, and then you can see this McLaren come out of nowhere up the inside. Oh, the Muda. Absolutely gorgeous stuff from Destroyer Drac. Let's see if Find the Pass can return the favor, though, coming in on lap 4, going into turn 1 here. And it looks like they're kind of forcing each other to be mindful of each other, which is nice to see. But it is impeding them slowly but surely, because definitely not able to take the optimal line. And, man, they're maintaining the exact same pace. They are struggling. It seems like Destroyer Drac just going to be able to keep the position for the time being. Oh, Find the Pass going maybe for a little switchback. I think made a little bit of contact with the back of Destroyer Drac. I don't think you want to go side by side here in turn 7. It's a little scary. Now you can see Find the Pass, even on that different line, it looked like he was almost struggling there. I think that's the biggest issue too, is like when you're gonna go for a move, especially in the rain, you're obviously going off the somewhat dry line, I guess. You can see, oh, Zero almost running into the back of Find the Pass. I had to be very mindful. That was actually very high IQ from Zero, because we all know, I mean, if he had not just shifted to the left, he would have ran right into the back of Pass and maybe potentially had ruined both their races in the process. So yeah, very, very quick thinking. Let's go back here to the back. Let's give some more love here, guys. Got Gumba, Whitey, all behind Gaming Minion here. It's a battle for P7. Can't forget about Woodsy either. Woodsy up into P10, up 7 positions. Wow, going way too deep out of the hairpin. And Tom will gladly take that away from Woodsy. Woodsy's going to have to be mindful of his P's and Q's in those braking areas, especially coming into the hairpin there of 14. Let's go further up ahead. Let's see how these guys are doing. Our lovely top 5 still within kind of that DRS train. And guess who's joined them, folks? There's this man right here in the Lance Stroll. It is TSD Dragoon. And this is very close up there, and even Dom, despite the fact that he's flirting around with the 1 second mark, the fact that the top 4 are constantly battling is just going to allow Dom to catch up or not really force any issues. Despite the fact that he's very low on battery, I just noticed that. That's actually one of the big differences that I've noticed. Now, I'm not much to talk because I'm the shittiest driver ever, but just, being a commentary for like 2 years, I've noticed that a lot of the top drivers are very, very good with management of their battery. So, it's either 46%, 44% for any of the newbies. And then you got like Domar here down at 13%, 14%. It doesn't necessarily mean they're slow drivers. It just mean, I'm just saying the consistently top drivers are very good at ERS management. It's just one thing I've learned over the last 2 years. Gaming Minion still holding off Whitey and Gumba. You see Gumba has saved up quite a bit of battery. Actually could go for a move on Whitey if he starts to force the issue, especially on that long back straight where you can actually use some battery. Let's be honest, it's very rare that you can have a nice long straight anywhere. But here in China at least, once you get out of 13 and you get a nice exit, you can just, smash that battery and hopefully get a move done into the hairpin. I mean, that's the goal, right? Shit's going down. Oh, Betchers, I think, had a crash at the end of the pit stop. He was going into the pits, And he crashed, and Burt Mylander is like, oh, I gotta come out. Sorry, I gotta make an appearance, everybody. How you guys doing? I want to get a couple laps in. Yo, fuck off, Burt. Idiot. Let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen, he did not have to come out. I don't know if Michael Massey is running this shit right now. Uh-oh, Michael Massey has some words for me.
Moto?
Yes.
It's called a motor race, okay?
Sorry?
We went car racing.
Oh, you dickhead. Oh, you dick. You didn't just tell me that. How is this fucking car racing? Hey, Michael. You bloody twat. You wanker. See, I'm learning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting better at the British terminology. Oh, look at this. Zero coming into the pits. Interesting. I think the fact that no one else came in, I think is actually going to hinder Zero more than anything else. I can understand why he's doing it, but at the same time, I just don't think it's going to work out in his favor. He's still going to stay in the points as it stands. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the top 10 in this league get points still in the sprint race. I know in real life it's the top 8. But in this league, if I'm not mistaken, it is the top 10. But yeah, as we clearly know that Zero had a much bigger potential of getting, you know, top points here in this race. But because of that, because no one else actually, well, I think only like, what, 3 or 4 guys boxed, let's be real. One of the top 10 boxed, and that's just gonna hurt. Hopefully there's not too many laps around under Burt Mylander. I guess the one positive is we never had DRS to begin with, so it's not the end of the world. It's not like, you know, we're losing DRS. It's just definitely slowing down the race, slowing down the pace. No, I did not mean to rhyme there. Alright, I guess I'll just run through the grid for you guys. Destroyer Drac sitting in P1, Find the Pass in P2, Domar in P3, Dom in P4, Dragoon in P5, Minion P6, Whitey P7, Goomba P8, Zero P9, Bjorn in P10, Reaper P11, Woodsy P12, 49 in P13, Madmark P14, Tom in P15, Brewdog 16, Dragon in 17, Toto in 18, Darth Tims to round us out for P19. Of course, Betchers causing the safety car because of a collision into the pits. Unfortunately, I missed it, so I can't show the ladies and gentlemen what happened. And I'm sure Betchers is very glad that I didn't catch that. Because he knows I would have shown the replay to the ladies and gentlemen. Alright, well, apparently there's no clips of it in the chat, unfortunately, that I can extract for the ladies and gentlemen. I looked. I was hoping maybe Betchers posted it in, you know, in the Discord, and then I can show to everyone what happened, and we can all laugh together. Not going to happen today, sadly. Stone Cold, how's it going, Diesel? Oh, Stone Cold Steve Austin, how you doing, brother? Yeah, it's all right. Just enjoying the end of this sprint race. Burt Mylander can go fucking eat a dick. And, yeah, that's basically it. That's basically how I feel, Stone. How are you doing today? Oh, man. Well, safety car is officially coming in this lap. Oh, Betchers. Betchers setting the record straight. I didn't crash. It was a game glitch. Wink. Wink. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see there, Betchers. We'll have to see. We'll have to see the POV there. Hopefully. I think everyone thinks everyone's gonna say that you crashed until proven innocent. It's official. All right. All jokes aside, we're gonna be finishing this race. 2 laps to go, and we could get some absolute major chaos. The rain has not really slowed down. Hasn't really picked up, but hasn't slowed down at all. What are you guys hoping for? Are you guys hoping for a dry race for the 50%, or do you want more chaos in the 50%? Let me know in the comments. Here we go, though. I think Destroyer Drac is getting us started. Here we go. He's released the Kraken! I think he caught Find the Pass a little bit off guard there off the start. Find the Pass, nice recovery, though, down the main straight. He's got some good straight line speed there. Try and go down the field, see if we can catch any early chaos. Looks like all our drivers minding their P's and Q's. Oh, there we go. Maybe a little overtake here. Tom and Mad Mark. Let's go, boys. Need you to push the car. Need you to push the car. Let's go, Tom. Oh, he heard me. He heard me. Let's go, Tom. Going for the move. Let's get it. Nice move from Tom. All right, now we got to go back up to the top. Destroyer holding off that position. Any other battles here in this midfield before we go back to the top? Domar, I think, going to do his job, hold off Dom. As Find the Pass hunts down Destroyer Drac for the win of this sprint race. Basically 1.5 laps to go. This is going to be a nice long straight shoot to the hairpin. The second last time they're going to do that here in this sprint race. Here we go. Destroyer. Using a little bit of battery. He's got more battery. And you can see that little extra push from the battery there. You can almost see it from Find the Pass's POV. Look at that. Very mindful in the braking. Both of these drivers. And here we go. It's Find the Pass. It's going to be his final attempt here. At least for this portion of the race. Final lap. Giving up 4 positions. Okay, okay. It's been quite a few juggling of positions there in that midfield. But yeah, as I said, the Inter is definitely able to last at least the full 10 laps of the sprint race. So it doesn't really create any strategy confusion with our drivers. Here we go, Find the Pass, having a look, had a better exit or a better entrance into 6th. Destroyer still able to hold the position, Find the Pass. There's no room. He's trying to literally find the pass right now. And I mean, if he can do what his namesake says, I mean, then I guess he's just a god. I guess. Fucking hell. Destroyer Drac doing what he has to do, defending for his life. Oh, had a look on the inside and they made contact. That is Destroyer Drac and Find the Pass making contact. Domar had to kind of back off as well. I think Doe almost was able to make the move past pass. Now Dom, I think, is able to take advantage of Doe messing up, and there you have it, or backing off, sorry, not messing up, but backing off to avoid contact with his teammate, and Dom will grab P3, 0, also up into P5. I don't even notice where this motherfucker just came from. It's gonna be a little too late. Oh my goodness, Find the Passes off at the very end. What the fuck just happened? Dom! What a freaking ending to this race. Try and catch what happened. We were going into the final corner. And yeah, find the pass. I think might have had a little bit of a body check with Dom or something. I don't blame Dom. I'm just saying there was definitely a little bit of contact in the final corner. Or no, maybe there wasn't. Maybe it was just Pass who just lost the rear end. Just looking at the angle again, I keep looking at the replay. Regardless, that is how the sprint race concludes. Well, apparently Pass did say that Dom clipped him. Regardless, though, we will let the stewards decide that, ladies and gentlemen. That is not for us to decide. Of course, us as fans, we always have our inputs. But at the end of the day, it's the stewards' decision. So, without further ado, Destroyer Drac coming in P1, Dom in P2, Domar in P3, Zero P4, Dragoon in P5, Minion P6, Whitey P7, Goomba P8, Find the Pass in P9, and Reaper Duranda, I believe the points in P10. And then you have the bottom 10 here, Brewdog, Bjorn, Dragon, Toto, Mark, Woodsy, 49, Darth Tims, Tom, and Betchers to round us out. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we have a 5-minute break now. So I'll go through all the beautiful shit with you guys later soon. Track breakdown and all the wonderful stuff. Love you, and don't go anywhere. In the first fights is actually fucking ridiculous. So anyways, let's go to the formation lap. And yeah. Joshua versus Ngannou is where the action is this weekend. Actually, yeah, you just reminded me. That's a good call. Actually, that's going to be a great fight too. I'm excited for that. Anyways, I'm going full screen. Love you guys. See you after the race for interviews. All right, so one person opting for the soft tires to start this race. That is Betchers in P19. And then you have, what is it? Pretty much Destroyer Drac, Whitey, Goomba, the Torpedo, the new Torpedo, Twisted. We got 49 and Darth Tims all in the hard compound. Everyone else opting out for the medium composition to start this race. And I believe I said 29 laps earlier. I do apologize. It's 28 laps. So before anyone calls me out and says I'm the stupid Canadian and can't get my numbers right, I'm going to make fun of myself before any of you guys can. All right, my prediction is Gaming Minion for the win, says Brad. Okay, we're going to have to see if that comes into fruition. Betcher's Mad Mark, you two have already fucked up somehow. I have no idea what happened. Find the Pass says he has a lot of work to do. That's an understatement, starting in P9. But if anyone can do it, it is his namesake after all. He will find the... Well, I'll let you guys finish the fucking sentence. The man finds it. I don't know how he does find it, but he does it. He's crazy. Maybe it's this stupid blue helmet. What is this sky blue stupid helmet? Pass, get a new freaking helmet. What is this baby helmet shit? Technically, you are right. 28 plus formation, 29 laps. Oh, thank you, Mark. Actually, it made me feel so much better about myself, you know? Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Imagine if we didn't have ghosting, it would be death. Oh, Dom, you fucked up. Zero, you fucked up again. Twisted, you fucked up. Or no, yeah. No, that wasn't Twisted. That was Dragoon. Oh, now Twisted fucked up. Both of them fucked up. Both of them are idiots. Oh, Tom, you fucked up. All right, here we go. Get the light start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. And we're off racing here for the official 50%er here in China, aka Shanghai, the city. Find the Pass, already getting a move down into turn 1. Oh my God, where's the camera going? I have no idea what's happening. Trying to catch all the chaos. I can't even commentate on what's actually happening on my screen. Hopefully everyone can see everything half decently. Lots of action going in the back. Oh, there's a McLaren off, and that is Darth Tims early on in this race. Doesn't appear to be a VSC. Find the Pass and Dragoon side by side as we go into turn 7 for the first time in the dry. Let's go on board with Gaming Minion and see if we can get a nice POV action of this battle between Dragoon and Pass. It looks like Pass got a little bit aggressive. Gaming Minion taking advantage, coming up the inside as we go into turn 11. And nice move from Minion. Respectable from Dragoon, but Goomba is also right behind looking for a move past Dragoon. Dragoon looks to be trying to bear his grips down here. Definitely took a couple different racing lines there to try to avoid contact. See Dragoon having a nice move up the inside of Gaming Minion. Had to use quite a bit of battery to get the move done, but got it done in the end. Goomba makes a little bit of contact in the hairpin. Bjorn up ahead of Whitey, or at least they're side by side. As we come into the final corner, it looks like Whitey's going to win out for the time being. And you know what's another fun action too? We're going to have DRS now. Find the Pass up 4 positions though. Hunting down the top 4 once again. Tom though up 7 positions here in P11. Alpha Tauri, man, is flying and he's only on lap 2. That's 1 lap. He's made 7 positions. I mean, by this rate, he's going to be up into P5 by lap 3. Obviously, much easier said than done. You got a lot of good drivers here. But you never know. 1 mistake is all it really takes. Let's be real. We all know this. We don't want it to happen, but we all know this. Man, Destroyer Drac doing what he can at the top of the field, holding off everyone. And luckily for him, I think the fact is that Dom is still being pressured by Delmar. So those two are actually technically still fighting, which could potentially allow Destroyer Drac to pull away. The thing is, though, the Destroyer needs to pull away at least more than a second. Here you go, Domar coming up the outside there of Dom. A nice little drag race into 14. This will be interesting. What do Zero and Dom decide to do? Zero and Dom exchanging positions, I guess? Is Dom going to go on the defensive and try and hold off Find the Pass? I think that would be the best for them in the long run. Because they all know that Find the Pass, well, he kind of is a little bit of a pain in the ass. Look at that, though. Find the Pass, not deterred. He's like, nah, you trying to hold me? Who are you trying to hold? Actually, I was learning this new song. Hopefully, I'm singing it right. But this is for Find the Pass. He's here. He's there. He's every fucking where. Find the Pass. Find the Pass. He's here. He's there. He's every fucking where. Find the Pass. Find the Pass. Sorry. Did I do okay, look, guys? Did I do okay? Hopefully, I made you guys proud. Or I absolutely butchered it. I know there's no middle ground, so hopefully I just made you guys fucking proud. Anyways, let's go back to the race. We're going to have a nice DRS train, or DRS, I guess, battles here. Nice train up, though, to the top 5. Anyone going to go for a move, though, is Domar. Oh, man, he's running so low on battery. Holy shit. Oh my goodness, what the fuck was that? It almost looked like the Alpha was struggling to keep up with the speed. It was like, what the hell was that? That was Zero. I think he's going to take advantage, going around the long way. And he gets the move done, the cheeky little bugger. That was really nice from Zero. And then, of course, takes the lead of this race right in the next corner. Well, I mean, Destroyer Drac has so much battery. I think that's going to be his strong suit here. The next closest person is Find the Pass with 50%. He's got to be mindful. Zero going to probably try and save up as much battery as he possibly can until he gets that long straight. Man, Tom now up 8 positions into P10. Way to go, Tom. I think Tom was earlier saying that he didn't even have a dry setup. He has like a default setup or whatnot. So the fact that he's up 8 positions with a default setup, gotta give credit where credit's due. Not many people can do that. It's just having a consistent race though. But of course, long ways to go. So anyways, there's your position changes for early on this race. Let's go back to the tire compositions. So, of course, the medium tires are going to be able to hold off for, you know, a little bit longer. It's I'm more interested to see how long Betchers is going to last on these softs. I honestly predicted the softs would probably last only like 5 laps, especially at the start of a race with full, you know, full gas. Full fuel. That's the word I'm looking for. Holy crap. I just had a brain fart there. Oh my goodness, find the pass. Trying to find it, quite literally. Destroyer Drac, though, shutting the door down. I have to admit, Drac is very good on defense. Despite the fact that he has the harder composition, right? So technically, he should be, theoretically, the slower driver between, you know, Zero, Find the Pass, Domar, Dom, everyone basically around him. But he's holding his own, sitting in P2. He's in DRS range of 0. He's doing really well with the battery conservation. I mean, this is his race to kind of fuck up in this situation here. Great, fantastic driving, though, all around. Going to give some more love to the guys in the background, though. I'm sure we're going to see plenty of action there at the top. Hopefully nothing crazy happens while we're giving love to these guys. But there is another small train here between Gaming Minion, Bjorn, Goomba, and Tom. So technically the battle for P7 here on track. You can see everyone's rear wing going to start to open up. Oh, Goomba, a little bit faster than his teammate here. Bjorn moving out to the outside, and there it is. Nice move from Goomba. That is P8. Now maybe he can hunt down the Haas of Gaming Minion. Someone has to knock Zero off his pedestal, says Dark Mark. I don't know who's going to do that. Maybe it's Destroyer Drac. Maybe it's Find the Pass. Maybe it's Domar Dimar. Find the Pass. He's trying. He just can't do it. Honestly, Find the Pass. If someone is Find the Pass's engineer, can someone just tell him to calm the fuck down? There's a lot of racing to go. Destroyer Drac is amazing at defense. Do not force the issue. Actually, Destroyer's losing a little bit of time, slowly but surely, to Zero. And if that happens, then Destroyer could leave himself susceptible to an overtake. T, I'm not his engineer for this race. T, someone tell him, T. He's stressing me out. I don't know if he's stressing you out as well, T, but some of these moves, especially going into turn 1 and 2, scares the shit out of me. I'll send smoke signals. Don't worry. Okay. Fair enough. Here we go. Find the pass. Try to get some slipstream. It's just not going to be enough. Even on that main straight, this train has kind of locked these cars in. It's just going to be a matter of who makes a mistake kind of on these exit of the corners. Oh, let's go here. Tom making a move on Gaming Minion. That's some more overtakes for Tom Stroudy. Tom really hunting for driver of the day today. I mean, I know he didn't have the greatest of sprint races, but maybe it was just the rain. Maybe he just doesn't like the wet. I mean, I can see that. Oh, here we go. Look at that. As soon as I go away. What, is Find the Pass camera shy? You can't do that on camera, for ladies and gentlemen? Well, there it is. Got the move done. Let's go back down. Tom hunting down Goomba. And just like Mario and Luigi, Tom just wants to jump on this Goomba and squish it to death. I'm sure Goomba has other plans. holding off Tom, though. It's just gonna. This is gonna be tricky, though. This DRS, obviously very powerful. And is Tom gonna be able to get the move done? We're gonna stay on board for Tom as we go into the hairpin, folks. Here we go. The AlphaTauri versus the Red Bull. Getting the slipstream. DRS open. And gets the move done. Nicely done from Tom. That is P7. And now Goomba has a chance to fight back as we go into turn 1. There's a little bit of a DRS straight here. Just a matter of Goomba getting that nice clean exit. The mediums are, of course, going to start to fade away. Goomba then returns the favor. Anything you can do, I can do better. Oh! That's contact between Tom and Goomba. Gaming Minion trying to take advantage of the situation. Uh-oh, something happened to Darth Tim. I think he disconnected. Go back to the top here. Let's see if anyone's making moves. Nothing too crazy, I think. At least we saw some nice overtakes.
No, that's a lot of damage.
I don't think it was a lot of damage, but it was definitely damage, to say the least. Let's take a look. See, catch that. Boom. Oh, yeah, that was a little. Well, I think it was just a little love tap, folks. I'm sure we've all been in the situation, you know, that one driver not going fast enough in front of us, and we're just like, you know, just nudge them along to just let them know to go a little faster. We've all done it. I think Twisted just turned his car into a lawnmower, not for the better of his vehicle. And the Ferrari doing typical Ferrari strategies. I'm starting to understand why people were calling him the torpedo. Maybe he was just trying to torpedo off the track. Who knows? I obviously just caught the end of it, but yeah. Oh, Tom coming into the pits. This is quite an early pit stop. Going for, obviously, the undercut. Let's see if that invokes a response from any of our other drivers. I have to assume, though, that Tom is going for a two-stop strategy, because I don't even think the hards will last 19 laps. I could be wrong, but yeah, never freaking know here. Doe putting some pressure on Destroyer Drac. I'm surprised the Destroyer hasn't been able to find his rhythm. I would think that the hard tires are going to start to come into their own around this time in the race. Like, this is where I assumed the mediums would start to fall off. And here we go. Find the pass for the lead of this race ahead of Zero. At least for the time being. And I don't know, Dark Mark, you may have gotten your request in the form of find the pass, but as we all know, Zero not going to give up without a fight. He was already talking shite earlier, or in the interview last week. He's got to back it up, right? He's got to back it up. I can't wait to hear the banter between those two. Those two sound like amazing guys. I can't wait to have them in the interview room together. Meanwhile, Destroyer Drac, I remember I got to talk with him last week as well. Great guy to speak with. And Drac seems to be doing... He's playing the long game for sure. Obviously, he's going to end... Or he's aiming to end with the medium compound to end this race. And going for a single stop as well to boot. Well, anything interesting happening here? Brewdog maybe putting some pressure on the Reaper for P12 here. Maybe this is a Ferrari that can do something here. Here we go. It's Brewdog hunting down the Dark Reaper. He's fighting his demons, is the dog right now. Actually, I really like that name, the Brew Dog. It's like Beer Dog. All right, I believe in you, dog. Let's go. Let's go, Diggy Dog. Oh, got a nice exit out of that chicane. Much better than the Reaper. Let's see if he can take advantage of this nice long straight here. It's obviously going to have some DRS, using battery quite early. And here we go. It's the DRS open. Get the slipstream. Nope. Not going to be enough, at least for the time being. Move up here. Bjorn. Have a look. The teammates. Oh my goodness. Much later on the braking was Bjorn. And kind of makes a nice little dive bomb up the outside, sorry, of turn 2. And gets the position done. Meanwhile, in a place where you don't normally see overtakes, here in turn 6, looks like Zero got the move done on Find the Pass. Excuse me. And Destroyer Drac. Okay, maybe I was right. Maybe the hards are starting to come into their own now. Yeah, no team orders there. Good. It's a good call, Hayden. Very reminiscent of Ricciardo Verstappen days, where they fought off. I don't know if there was ever a time where Alfa Romeo drivers were fighting each other up here at the top, but I'll let you guys do the history lesson for me. All I can tell you, though, is Destroyer Drax seems to have found that groove that he was looking for on these hard compounds. I mean, it took, what, 11 laps to get there, but he's looking pretty damn strong. He's got the most battery out of all the drivers around him. And very shortly, he's definitely going to be by far on the better tires of anyone around him. You see all the medium guys still staying out. Dom, though, is coming in. So we got another little undercut. But this will be the first undercut of at least the top 5 here today. As the Frenchman, Dom. I don't know if he's French. He's just driving a French car. So everyone who's in, even Zero is French as far as I'm concerned, okay? I rest my case, Your Honor. You drive for Alpine, you are officially dubbed French. I think that's fair, right, folks? All right, moving back up to the front here. Doesn't seem like Doe has really put any pressure on Find the Pass. I'm interested to see, though, what's going to happen with the undercut. So Dom has come out in P12, right behind 49, having it up the inside of turn 7. He can't be held up for too long. He definitely wants to go for the undercut and gets the move done on those fresh hards. Nicely done from Dom. Go back up to the front here. Anything interesting happening? Nope, nothing too crazy. So I was trying to catch any interesting overtakes. Nothing too crazy for me here. All right, any of our top drivers coming into the pits? No, Zero staying out. Find the Pass staying out. Doe is coming in. Okay. So Doe going to try and block off the undercut from Dom here. Keep an eye on Dom. Where is Dom going to come out in all this? We got Bjorn and Gaming Minion as well coming into the pits this lap. The battle we're watching right now is between Dom and Domar Daimar. And Dom is going to get past. The undercut has worked. So this could get really spicy. Obviously, the drivers who do the overcut will be on fresher tires. But you know what? This, I don't know, depending on how much the gap is, this could get very spicy here, especially up here at the front. You have to remember, Destroyer Drac is obviously going for the overcut because of the fact he's on the hard compound. I don't know. This is really going to get interesting here. Another thing, Destroyer Drac is getting DRS off beat or zero. So as soon as zero goes into the pits, Destroyer's going to lose that extra straight line speed from all the DRS. And it sounds like, or it looks like he doesn't even give a shit because he's going for the move. Zero going for a little bit of a switchback though. Can he get the move done? It's a little bit of a drag race to the end. Oh my goodness. And Zero goes in. Zero officially goes in. So it is possible that his teammate Dom has let him know that the undercut is quite powerful. And I mean, I think Zero's rival Find the Pass staying out. This might be dangerous. I don't know, T. What are we thinking, T? We've already seen the undercut become quite powerful. And I think it's, I think we can all agree it's going to get more and more powerful the longer Find the Pass stays out. It's a real chess match here. Timbers are shivering currently. The timber! Timber me shiver! I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just excited. Can you tell I'm happy, guys? I'm excited. I'm really enjoying being back. It fucking sucked not fucking commentating for the ladies and gentlemen. Tom going for another move. I feel like Tom has made the most overtakes as an individual in this 50% race. That's my guess. Like, obviously I'm a betting man, so if I had to put like fucking 10 quid on it, that's what my guess would be right now. And look at this. Find the Pass is staying out. Who the hell is this man's engineer? He's just staying with Destroyer. He's like, I refuse to let you pass. He just completely forgot about everyone else. And meanwhile, Dom is holding off. Actually, Zero has gone past Domar. Didn't even notice that. Domar just got the fastest lap. But we all know that Zero and Dom are working together. So I'm sure Zero is going to, or Dom will let pass, or Zero past. And then Zero's job, or Dom's job, will be to hold off Domar. Or maybe we're just going to have a French battle and then we'll have a reenactment of what happened at Albert Park last year.
So box, 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 box.
We got the Dark Mark trying to Find the Pass to box, box, box. Or at least I think that was for Find the Pass. Maybe that was for Dragoon. Maybe that was for Mad Mark. Maybe that was for Woodsy. What do I fucking know? All of them are on 14-lap old mediums, and I can only imagine that they are struggling more and more.
Moto?
Yes.
It's called a motor race, okay?
Sorry?
We went to car racing.
I apologize. I always forget, Hayden. Always got to have Michael Massey to remind us. Let's see, is Mad Mark going to get eaten alive by the Frenchman? Are the Frenchmen, is this going to be a baguette? Oh my goodness, what the hell? Dom's blocking out Zero. What the hell was that? Zero's like, fuck all of you. I'm going up the inside now. Dom forced to the outside. Mark even forced more outside. Doe's like, thank you, I'll take that. What in the F just happened there, folks? All right, Destroyer Drac is in. Find the Pass is still out. Destroyer Drac on the hards is now. Oh my goodness, what is going on? All logic has been thrown out the window, ladies and gentlemen. Your commentator, he may be Canadian, but he still has. I mean, I would like to think he has a kind of an idea on what strategies are going to happen. I don't have anything right now. Dark Mark saying Find the Pass, going from mediums to softs. But like the softs are only going to last like 7 laps. That would mean he needs to go over. He's nuts. He's not even nuts. He's cashews. He's pistachios. He's whatever freaking nut is the biggest. He's a walnut. Oh my goodness. I mean, the only thing I can really see here is a safety car coming out. And that would obviously really help find the pass. But I'm assuming that Zero is going to be knocking down this gap ever so slightly the longer find the pass stays out. The gap's 17.1 seconds right now. He's a D's nuts. Yeah, I guess so, eh? Oh, Doe splitting up the French sandwich here up at the top. And there you go. Alfa Romeo 1 and 3 now, ahead of Alpine 2 and 4. Zero, though, does take the fastest lap of this race. Find the pass is in the pits officially, and he's on the softs. Dark Mark, I can see Dark Mark has the stupidest smile on his face right now, with the dumbest grin, just being like, oh, I told you so. Oh my goodness, Dom and Mar now getting into some kerfuffles, I guess is the best way to put it. Which has obviously brought Destroyer Drac into the battle here. Find the pass, actually not too far off. I'm just more concerned with the fact that the soft tires, I don't know. It may be just me, I'll be honest, but I think the softs are going to fall off towards the very end of this race. I hope I'm wrong, but that's my guess. Meanwhile, of course, here is going to be Destroyer's chance now to get some moves done. The longer he stays behind Dom and Doe, the longer Zero has his chance to extend that gap between the rest of the field. Oh, there it is, that red light. It's like blood to a shark, and Destroyer is that shark coming up for a double overtake as we go into the hairpin. Nicely done. Can he hold it out of the hairpin, though, is the question. Yes, he can. It is Destroyer Drac with a double overtake. And you love to see it. But, of course, now we're going to have Find the Pass joining the fray. Yes, indeed, Hayden. I couldn't have said it any better myself. Very reminiscent of when Carlos Sainz was in, of course, the Papaya. Teammates with Lando Norris. Oh, Doe taking advantage of, I think, a mistake from Dom. And, yeah, Dom losing 2 positions there. And there you go, Find the Pass with a double overtake into turn 6. The cheeky little bastard. Now, normally I would have pressed F9 just so I could have got the replay, but I already had a nice replay of Destroyer Drac doing the exact same sort of thing. So let's take a look at Destroyer Drac's overtake, a double overtake on that main straight. Still live to the left, folks. Replay to the right. And yeah, Destroyer Drac, what a move up the inside. He'll be loving that for sure. All right, this is going to get spicy here. So we have 3 different tire compositions with our top 3. We got Find the Pass on the softs, Destroyer on the mediums, Zero on the hards. Now we know Find the Pass is going to be quite quick in these early stages on these softs. So he's going to want to get the move sooner rather than later just because he knows. Oh my goodness, way too deep. No! He's going to blame me for sure, or T's going to yell at me. It's not my fault, though. I swear, it's not my fault. Oh, he still got the fastest lap despite the fact that he went off freaking track. I don't know how the hell that works. How do you get a fastest lap when you invalidated the lap? Can someone explain that to me? Dark Mark, can you please explain this to me? How do you get a fastest lap when you invalidate the lap? I'm out. EA Sports. Go fuck yourself. Michael Massey rules. Yeah, for real. Oh, man. Well, Destroyer Drac, we know, is going to be very happy with the 3-second time penalty because now he doesn't really need to force the issue. But Find the Pass kind of does. 2.8 seconds is the gap between himself and Zero. Another driver who's actually probably really smiling is Zero, actually, just thinking about it. Now, if I was Zero, and I had the skill that he did, I would be saving up as much battery as I possibly could. But then again, it is Zero, and he's a much better driver than me, so he probably doesn't even need the battery that I would need to just stay ahead, but, you know. I'll be honest, I was just really proud of the fact that Find the Pass didn't lap me the one race that I was racing, so I'm just going to stick it there, and I'm just going to end my praise there. Something just happened in the background. I think Gaming Minion might have lost the rear end or made a contact with one of these guys up here. Regardless, all I know is he got the worst of it. And the two Sunday drivers getting into a little bit of a battle. It's the mediums versus the hards. Dragoon versus Goomba. Man, Destroyer Drag. I think he's used all that battery pretty much trying to keep up with Find the Pass. Because you can see clearly that Find the Pass is making up ground in comparison to Zero, at least much quicker than Destroyer was by himself. So using this DRS to his advantage, keeping the gap as tight as he possibly can. I think he knows he can get P2. It's just a matter of he's going for gold here. He's going for the win. Nice separation though from the rest of the field. Let's try and give some love before we end this race to the our top drivers, which I'm sure are going to give us a very fun battle. The gap is almost at a second between Pass and Zero, so hopefully some of these guys give us some good action. Got a little train here for P14, Toto, Woodsy, and Twisted. We'll see what happens with the torpedo. Is he going to send the torpedo into launch mode? No, he backs off. He pressed the abort button. Oh, no, he didn't. The torpedo up the inside. The cheeky little bastard. Oh, man, nice move. I mean, he did go too deep out of that final corner, but you got to give credit where credit's due. We did ask for a nice move from the back, and he responded in kind. You can't knock the guy for doing what we asked. Look at this. Cheeky little bugger. So anyways, now we're going to go up to the top here. Well, I definitely don't want to get yelled at. Find the Pass in DRS range of Zero. We knew this was bound to happen. It's just a matter, is this going to continue on like this? Will the battling allow Destroyer to catch up in any way? There's so many questions, so few answers. Zero going around Darth Tim's. That is overtaking a lapped car. Same with Destroyer. So yeah, Darth Tim's getting nicely out of the way, doing the blue flags justice. That's what they're there for at the end of the day, let's be honest. Though I just noticed Destroyer Drac lost a lot of time. Maybe he got like thrown off by his teammate there. 1.8 seconds now is the gap between himself and Pass. He's got to make up some time now. Now, I'm really curious to see what Zero is planning on doing here. He must know he's better off in the long run. So is he going to just let Find the Pass get through and not even fight it? Or is Zero going to, you know, is the racer going to come out of Zero and just be like, no, I'm coming across the line in P1 no matter what? I don't know. It's interesting, the mentality sometimes. Dubzone, can you invite me back in? Bjorn. No, I cannot. I apologize because I don't have your on EA, right? At least I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't have you. Sorry, brother. Ah, yes, you also have a DNF. Good call. Actually, I was going to say that, you know. I was going to say that because obviously I knew that. But I was testing you guys. Right? Because I wanted to make it look like I was being nice. But in reality, I knew the whole time. True story. Meanwhile, we got Dragoon and Goomba still keeping each other company, which is nice to see. You know, it can get lonely sometimes out here on the track, so it's always nice to have a dance partner. Keep you company, keep you honest. All right, so this is where my curiosity is going to probably get the better of me here. What is Zero planning on doing? Is Find the Pass going to try and extend that gap here? This game is actually so dumb, it's all right. Yes, you know what? I completely agree with you. And that's why I only do commentary. Because that way, my feelings are never hurt. I get to laugh at everything, right? It's smart. It's smart. Well, that's the most important thing, Jordan. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. Because at the end of the day, if you're not having fun, what's the fucking point of anything? We're supposed to be here and enjoying ourselves, and that's what I try and bring to the stream as well, is trying to make sure that you guys are having fun. See Dragoon. Still, he's getting nice and close to Goomba, just hasn't been able to get the move done. Come on. Let's go, Dragoon! Need you to push the car, Dragoon. Push the car. Come on, stump that Goomba. Oh, he's got more battery. That's, I think, what Goomba's saving grace is right now. I really do. 6% battery to 46%. Goomba's just going to be faster in a straight line. I know, I believe in Dragoon. Do you guys believe? Up here at the top, though, it looks like Destroyer has completely backed off. I think, yeah, he's saving a little bit of battery here. He's still way ahead of Doe, so he's not, like, in a world of trouble. And he can still see the two cars in front. But, yeah, that gap has just extended little by little every single lap now. Drac just might be happy with P3 at this point. Not even Dragoon believes in Dragoon. We'll have to see. We'll see, okay? If the dumb Canadian believes, then there must be a miracle. I love Zero, though. He's keeping up with Find the Pass. Oh, he backed off. He's like, not this time, mate. I'm just going to keep you right there. Just stay right there, and I will fuck you up later. Don't worry. Alright, back to this action. Come on up. I believe I can fly. I believe you can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Smash that Goomba in the face. And I believe he can soar. I don't really know the other words, but you know what? We're going with it. I'm trying to give him an extra, you know, little bit of motivational encouragement. The only thing is, now that I'm thinking about it, he may be in the Lance Stroll car. And if he picked Lance Stroll, actually no. Maybe it was Woodsy. Just considering, you know, maybe it was Woodsy who took the Lance Stroll car. I have no idea. All I know is whoever took the Lance Stroll car has automatically got a handicap. Oh! Dragoon, get a little squirrely there. It's not time for dance moves. No time for shaking the booty, Dragoon. I don't know. I think that's it, folks. He's fallen out of DRS range. He's got no battery. Oh, no, he doesn't. He's still... Somehow he actually got... He got the detection point. He just messed up. And by the way, that is Darth Timms. That's not Destroyer Drac. Darth Timms just getting off track for the blue flags. Let's go back up here to the top. I'm curious now, when do you guys think Zero's going to go? Is Zero just going to wait till the very end to get the move done? 'Cause I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but the gap delta between Zero and Destroyer is coming down. All right, you heard it, Zero. The ladies and gentlemen want to see an overtake, Zero. They don't want you to win by penalties. Let's see if Zero listens to the fans. All right, here we go. He's using that slipstream. They're around the same battery. Zero's got a little bit more. There we go. Rear wing open. In the slip. Here we go. Up the inside. Find the Pass is still going to try and fight back. Typical. Find the Pass. Trying to find the defense, though, in this situation. And he succeeds, at least for the time being, out of the hairpin. Now we got another small little DRS straight. Here we go at Zero. Attempt number 2. And now up the inside is going to get it for the time being. Now Zero still fighting back as we go around turn 2. He's got it forced along the long way around. But Zero gets the inside of 3. Holy shit, what a side-by-side battle. Zero, and find the Pass. Honestly, this is where I wish my replays were like at least a minute long, because that's what I would need to show you the replay that we've just witnessed. This is incredible. Neither of them, I mean, both of them are driving fair, but also they're not really giving each other much in the way of driving space. They're definitely defending like lions. And as we can all see, Destroyer Drac is now 1.3 seconds away. I mean, there was looking at a point, like, despite the 3-second time penalty, Find the Pass might even have secured P2. But because of all this fighting, Destroyer Drac is now in this mix for P2. Oh, this is going to be a very fun final lap, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to have more fighting here on this final corner to allow Destroyer to come into the mix. Is this going to be a 3-way battle in the finale? 1.3 is the gap between the McLaren and the Alpine. Here goes Zero. It is final lap. Find the Pass. In the lead. Battery is flashing. Zero stays behind Find the Pass. Destroyer hasn't made up much ground, but you can see that Zero is slowed down a little bit from Find the Pass. Oh, this is getting tight. Goomba has made a move on Dom. It looks like for a P5, the Goomba taking advantage of all that extra battery that he saved up. He'll be happy with P5, I'm sure. All right, here we go. Back to here. It's 1.2 seconds now is the gap. These are going to be the final corners. This is where the McLaren needs to get close. Literally, the detection point is at the end of this chicane. Is he going to get it? I don't think he is. It's just going to be a little too late for Destroyer Drac. This comes down to Zero out of 13. Now we're going to go. It's a nice drag race into the hairpin. Find the Pass using all the battery he has left. Trying to win out on track. But Zero is flying. Holy shit, the nitrous. He looks like Vin Diesel from the first Fast and Furious movie. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, baby.
What a overtake from Zero on Find the Pass. I think Find the Pass knew it was inevitable, but what a move. And Zero takes it. First place, Destroyer Drac, a solid P2. find the pass despite the 3-second time penalty. We'll finish in a solid P3. Okie dokie. Well, that was a fun race to say the least. I'm going to get ready for interview time. All right, I interviewed Zero last week. I guess not. I don't want to do too many repeats, right? So I think I'm going to get Dragoon Goomba. Find the pass. And I guess we do have to talk to the race winner, I guess. Minimum. But yeah, Dragoon, Goomba, and Find the Pass. Those are 3 new names. And then Zero we talked to. Who gonna stop Zero? I have no idea, but we're gonna talk to our 3 other drivers while Zero is in the chat and see if anyone has All right, so I'm in the interview room. Just gonna wait for our drivers to try and find me. Oh, there's one. We'll try and wait for the other guys to get in here before we get started with interviews, folks. But obviously, I'm gonna give you guys a rundown on the positions or final positions after the sprint race here. Or for the 50%, I apologize. Zero coming in P1, obviously. Destroyer Jockey P2. Find the Pass in P3 with the fastest lap as well. Domar in P4, Goomba P5, Dom P6, Dragoon P7, Brody P8.
Emotional damage!
Lots of emotional damage. Gaming in P10, Brewdog in P11, 49 in P12, Stom in P13, Reaper P14, Twisted, aka the Torpedo in P15, Woodsy in 16, Toto in 17, Petchers 18, Dark Tims in 19, and the only DNF of the race is Bjorn in P20. Looks like there's only one person who's actually found the interview room, hence he actually knows where he's going because he was here last week. Zero, how you doing, brother?
I'm good. I'm sweating my tits off after that. That was a sweat fest.
Yeah, to say the least. We're going to try and wait for everyone to get in here. We're going to give everyone at least 30 more seconds to try and find out where to go. Obviously, I would love to talk to Dragoon and Goomba. They were having a battle for the ages in the background. But if I have to deal with you two, so be it. Not everyone wants to talk to the dumb Canadian, right? All right.
Emotional damage!
Reaper, fuck off. These guys are chirping me in the... they're using my sound bites to chirp me. Oh, here we go. More guys are finding it. This is good. I'd like to see it. All right. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I guess Dragoon is either struggling to find this place or he's just not coming in general. Regardless, we're going to start the interviews. We got TSD Goomba starting us off.
The smooth operator!
Finished in P5. A solid race from you, Goomba. Even towards the end, I saw some nice moves from you. Honestly, I will admit it. I'll man up. I thought Dragoon was going to get you a couple times, but you really managed your battery properly, and you took advantage of it at the end of the race. Give us your POV. I'll shut up. How was it for you, Goomba?
Good race. I think I was using another very old setup because I had no straight line speed. It felt I had nothing down the straights. Dragoon, my God, I want to know what wings he was using because at one point I was fighting with Stroudy, I think it was.
Right? Yeah. Tom.
So I went side by side with yeah, I went side by side with Stroudy, and then looked behind me, and all I could see was a bloody Dragoon in the rear, like. Almost took up the whole bloody screen when I looked backwards. He was coming towards me that bloody quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Continue.
Yeah. But yeah. Oh no, I'll take a fifth. I think having the mediums at the end of the race was a lot better than the hards.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing I'm curious because I was predicting last week that comp or tire strategies would come into real effect. Was it a struggle to maintain degradation, or were you practicing enough where you got kind of a handle of it?
That's one thing I don't really practice.
Fair enough. Okay.
Because
So were you
obviously I
struggling? Were you struggling? Tell me.
I wouldn't say I was struggling with it's China. It's a very high degradation track, but the grip wasn't really loose per se.
Right.
It was like, yeah, they would degrade, but I could handle the grip they were still giving me.
Fair enough. Fair. Well, I mean, you definitely, as I said, you looked really good towards the end. I saw that nice move. I forgot who it was, but I caught it on the replay. It was really nice to see. Obviously, I don't want to take too much of your time. I know it's late over there. You guys got football matches you probably want to watch the highlights of. I have a fun. I'm just looking through the calendar right now. We have a fun race next week, don't we? The infamous Monte Carlo, aka Monaco, the most infamous street circuit in the entire F1 calendar, the oldest F1 race apart from Silverstone, if I'm not mistaken. Gumba, give us your thoughts. What's it going to be like in the streets of Monaco?
That's it. Just crap. I'm no pace around it. I don't like the track. It's just the fact that I keep saying it year and year, every year. It shouldn't be a racetrack anymore. At least it shouldn't be an F1 track anymore because it's too small.
But it is. You have to admit, it is iconic. It is iconic as fuck. Like I do agree. I do agree. But it's like fuck, man. I do. It's like that fine line from I never want it to go away because it's so amazing to the fact where I completely agree with you because the racing isn't the greatest. Let's be honest. Qualifying is usually where the race is won and lost. But hey, you know what? I wish
you want to watch a race around there. Watch the Formula E's.
Yo, Formula E and F2 actually. F2 got some really good battles in Monaco. I'm not gonna lie, especially when they were in the rain last year. When fair enough.
Tiny F1 cars.
Yes, I mean some of the moves about Mirabel last year were fucking stupid. But anyway, or Razcast, sorry, was fucking stupid. But anyways, Gumba, thank you for your time. All the best, brother, and hopefully we'll see you next week in Monaco. And hopefully you don't crash your car into the swimming pool. It's only for humans, not cars. Remember that.
I think that's usually where I do crash. I sheared the bolt off my wheel going into that chicane.
That's why I said it, because I know a lot of people struggle with that, including myself. But I wish you the best, and hopefully that doesn't happen to you, Gumba.
Yeah, same.
All right. Cheers, brother. All the best, and thank you for your time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on. Unfortunately, we're going to go to it's a little bit of a sad story here. It was looking really good. Of course, this driver was fighting for the win, got overtaken into the hairpin on the final lap, and then, of course, just with the 3-second time penalty, dropped below destroyer and finished P3. I mean, it's a solid P3 for us normal average human beings, but for Find the Pass, this man's like Max Verstappen. Like, he's not happy with anything other than P1. So I guess Find the Pass. Give us your thoughts. What was it like getting your ass kicked? But I mean, losing out on P1. Sorry, I almost said something else.
It was all right, to be honest. I was the only one who went, I think, mediums to softs, and the gamble paid off. To be honest with you,
you're right.
Losing it right at the end, probably not the worst thing. But the 3-second penalty, I've generally got no words. I'll let Zero explain more on that from his POV when he talks to you. But put it this way, my car goes straight, then just something takes over my car, and I nearly crash.
Oh, so
I get a warning.
So you weren't twerking in front of Zero, trying to show off or anything? No, okay.
No.
That's what I'm sure. That's what Zero thought for a second. You were listening to some reggae music or something. You just wanted to shake your little tail feather. Sometimes I get it. Sometimes I want to do that too. But obviously that wasn't the case. Fine. Pass. As you said, you were the only one who actually went from the mediums to the actual softs. Was that the strategy all along, or did you notice? Okay, so yes, it was. Okay, so basically, my next question going into that was, I mean, as you said, did it work out in your favor? Do you feel like you could have actually taken the race win just if you hadn't got that 3-second penalty?
If I could have broke the DRS on 0 the first time I overtook him, I think I might have been able to pull a gap enough to keep the win. But because he kept in that DRS range, when my tires died, like at the end, I think I was on like 65%. I'm very surprised that it was the last lap that he got me, because I was struggling to with a capital S. So yeah, but congratulations to 0, and yeah, hopefully I can get that. Hello, yes.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, Dragoon. Dragoon's in here. That's always nice to see. I'm glad you could make it, Dragoon. We're in a conversation right now, so can you please respectfully be quiet for just a second?
And thank you for commentating as well, as always, Diesel.
Hey, you know I love you guys, man. And T loves you too.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Before I let you go, though, I have to ask, Monaco Street Circuit coming up next. We just heard Goomba, not very excited about it. Do you have different thoughts about Monaco?
I really like Monaco, to be honest with you. If like it's a track, if you can get in a rhythm,
right?
Like, and not like if you break your wing, it'll happen over and over again. But if you can get in a rhythm, it's actually a really fun track to drive around. I just need to make sure I qualify well.
Yeah, I completely agree. Well, thank you for your time, Pass. All the best, and I look forward to seeing you next Tuesday, brother. All the best.
See ya.
Peace. All right, Zero, I apologize. I would normally have been going to you next, but it looks like somebody has just found their way into the interview booth. I think he had too many loggers after the race. He was just stumbling to get himself in here. Dragoon, jokes aside, how you doing, brother? How was the race for you?
Yeah, not too bad. Sorry for butting in just now. I don't know how to work Discord or link it to my Xbox. I just had Mad Mark like telling me how to do this, so I only butted in to see if you could hear me, and then everything's okay. But yeah, the race, I got P5 in the first race. I was quite happy with that. Had an amazing battle with Goomba. I think at one point me, Stroudy, and Goomba were going 3 wide into the last corner at one stage, but I had to back out and then managed to gain a place on Stroudy. But all in all, it's a difficult track. I couldn't get the traction down out of slow corners as well, especially the long right hand sweeping one onto the DRS straight.
Right.
Just wasn't working for me. So I spent most of the time drifting rather than Formula One driving.
Well, you know what? I'm sure you guys have watched the stream back. I was definitely cheering for you. I thought you had the move on Goomba, despite the fact that Goomba was saving so much battery in comparison to you. But I could tell you were going for that move, and then I think you just got a little squirrely. You lost the DRS, and then Goomba just kind of pissed off into the distance. But Dragoon, it was still a solid performance from you. You were making some good overtakes, as you said. You got in some good 3-way battles. Was there any standout moment to you that kind of stands out in your memory based on this race in China?
Yeah, I've changed my front brake bias to 56, and I only done that because I had a wet Belgium race the other day, and late braking is now my sort of thing. So basically, the penultimate corner, the 180 turn, I managed to go 3 wide loads of times and then brake later than the other 2 and managed to come away. That happened quite a couple of times tonight, which I was quite pleased about. But this is my new style of drive now, late braking, and hoping the others know what I'm doing around them.
Well, fair enough. Obviously, it worked out pretty nice for you. Before I let you go and we get to our final interview, I have to ask, the Street Circuit of Monte Carlo coming up next. Very iconic circuit. Some people love it. Some people hate it. What are your thoughts?
Well, the first race in TSD was Monaco, so I've recently done that in the last 2-3 weeks, so I've already got my setup.
Okay.
The track in general, hit or miss. It can either go good or it can go terribly shit, but I'll give it a go either way.
So Find the Pass was pretty much accurate when he said it's either going to go really good or it's going to go really shit, pretty much. It's like the rhythm, right?
It is a rhythm track, and also towards the end of the Grand Prix, that's where your mental state kicks in, because you have to stay aware, like you're fully aware in the first 5 laps up to mid race, but it's the last quarter of the racetrack that a lot of people generally just slip and hit their tire on the barrier and crash out. That's where you usually see the most crashes, when people fall asleep.
Fair. Yeah.
But yeah, I'll be ready to pick up on those people because I'll be staying awake. Might have a Red Bull that race as well.
Sounds like a plan. Well, Dragoon, thank you for your time. Obviously, I'm always going to tease everyone who can't find the Discord, but thank you for your time. Thank you for finally finding it, and thank you, Mark, for helping Dragoon find find where it is. Anyways, if you guys ever need help, you can always DM me or just whatever. Obviously I joke around with you guys and I love you guys all. So please don't take anything personally. You guys are free to make fun of me anytime I fuck up as well. So please, all is fair game. Dragoon, finally, thank you for your time. All the best, brother.
Mate, thank you.
Peace. All right, finally, we're going to go to our final interview of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is with the one, the only. We spoke to him last week, and we're going to speak to him once more again. He's just the inevitable right now. It is Zero BHR. How you doing, brother?
I'm good. I'm sweaty, but I'm good.
Yeah, you were saying that earlier before everyone got in here. Hopefully that has calmed down a little bit. Hopefully you can have a drink of water or a brewski, whatever you prefer. At the end of the day, though, it was not very easy for you. I guess for the sprint race, that was kind of fun. Like you and Pass were, keeping each other honest and having fun with that. And then, obviously, the ending with Find the Pass. I didn't even talk to Find the Pass about the sprint race, probably because he wants to forget about that. But Zero, give us your POV. What was it like dealing with that pain in the ass?
Yeah, well, the sprint race was difficult because I think a lot of us were running a dry setup around the wet track, which usually never ends well. And yeah, I mean, me and Pass were just kind of battling it out, kind of keeping each other honest, like you said. And then when the safety car came out, I thought I would take a gamble and see if I could put a new set of intermediates on and see if I could possibly get them at the end. But I think way too many cars got in front of me, and it just made my life a lot harder. But yeah, no, that was kind of a gamble that didn't pay off, which is on me, so it happens.
You made it further than I thought you were. I thought you were fucked, and you still made it. I think it was a P4 at the end of the sprint. So
yeah, at the end it was P4. Yeah,
solid job, mate. Anyways,
yeah.
main race. Now we move on to the main race. Forget about that stupid rain. It's now dry. You got the proper setup. What's going on through your head?
It was just trying to get past Domar and my teammate to try and push up the track and try and get ahead of him, make a gap. But the tyre degradation was a lot worse than I was expecting. I think by the time I'd caught up to Drac, Pass had managed to get around me as well, and I think we were both struggling with tyre degradation a little bit. And I thought I'd pit earlier for a set of hards instead of going on the softs, because that's what my original plan was, to go on the softs. But my tyres were dead, so I thought, you know what, I'll try the hards and see how they go. And they were a lot better, so much better than the mediums were. And yeah, the undercut seemed to be quite powerful, so I managed to get ahead of everyone by a few seconds. But obviously, Pass and Drac managed to claw their way back and gain a lot of time back on me. And then yeah, it was towards the end. It was when the tyre wear was starting to catch up to Pass as well as myself, just trying to keep in that DRS range, and managed to just about manage it enough to get ahead of him on the last lap. So yeah, it was a very fun race, very entertaining. It felt like a long race. It felt like it went on forever, but it was good fun, and I thoroughly enjoyed it tonight.
The ladies and gentlemen want to know: did you have a good line of sight towards Pass's penalty? Do you have any words for him of what happened?
Yes. So he was in front of me. Not long got past me. I think it was the first. Was it the first? Didn't I think it happened?
Okay.
And I just saw him started weaving in front of me, and I was wondering what was going on. I thought, has he just somehow lost it? Has he just broke traction and got a massive tank slapper? And to believe it, I shat myself. I'm not gonna lie, because I thought I was going to end up hitting him at full speed, but I managed to slow the car down in time and get around him. But yeah, I think it was. He's got a bit of I say a bit. He's got a lot of stick drift on that controller. I don't know how he races on it personally, but he manages to make it work. So fair play. But yeah, that's basically what happened. And as he went off track and came back on, I gave him a warning. So I was kind of treating it like it was genuinely for position, not so much relaxing and just doing penalties.
All right. Well, I mean, thank you for that. I mean, I honestly didn't see it, so I have no idea what the fuck happened, but I appreciate you letting us know. Well, You've now gotten 2 race wins in a row. Obviously, I wasn't here for rounds 2 and 3, respectively. But can you go for the hat-trick 0? It's not an easy circuit. The street circuits of Monte Carlo. I've been to this. I've literally been to Monte Carlo. It's as I mean, Goomba is not fucking lying. The streets are tight as hell. I'll never forget. I stayed at the Fairmont, the Hairpin. And I'll never forget the fucking buses that have to go around that hairpin. All traffic has to legitimately stop if a bus is going around, like, because it's only one way both ways, right? So all traffic has to stop. So, anyways, with that being said, what's your thoughts going into the streets of Monte Carlo?
I mean, personally, I'm not looking forward to it. It's not a fun track, in my opinion. No, it's very hard. It's very much a mental game. It's trying to keep us in a rhythm. It's mostly about survival, is what Monaco is. It's just surviving. But yeah, I think like Parson, the Dragoon, said, once you're in a rhythm, you kind of get going, and then laps start flying by, and it's not an easy track by all means. So I've definitely got my work cut out next week. But yeah, we'll see what happens. If I survive, great. If not, oh well.
Well, obviously, as you guys I'm sure are aware, I'm very excited for this because, I mean, as the commentator, hopefully I get to see some wonderful carnage. Hopefully not too much carnage, but, you never know. It is Monaco after all. Anyways, guys, all of you, thank you for your time. All the best. And hopefully I'll see you all next week in Monte Carlo. All the best, boys. To all of you.
Yeah, thanks for commentating, mate.
Peace.
Good day. See ya.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now conduct our interviews for this evening. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Hopefully you guys enjoy the interviews. My name's DieselDominator. I love you all. I will be back on, quite literally, I'll be back on Sunday, actually, for McKeon Division. I can't even remember where we're going. We may actually be going to Monaco for McKeon Division. So if you guys want to get some insight into esports, some racing there. Actually, let me just confirm that for the ladies and gentlemen here. Are we going to Monaco? I think we are. We're either going to Spain or Monaco. It's one or the other, but regardless, I'll be back on Sunday for whatever race we go to. I think it's Barcelona, actually. But anyways, long story short, love you all. Take care. And until next time, Diesel out. Peace!